Imagine dreams so vivid you don't want to wake. Dreams that take you to the bottom of the ocean or even to the stars above. Enjoy the comfort of a blanket wrapped snugly around you. Rest your eyes for a while and journey with me, Sage Waters, as I begin reading the book, Light Beams and Shooting Stars. Dreams can be wild and crazy. That's what my dad says. But my wild dreams venture into unbelievable territory. I'm 11, yet I still dream of places most kids my age long forgot about when they turned 8. Sleeping is truly the best part of my day, since unique travel is what moves me throughout my dream landscape. I get from here to there as fast as light beams and shooting stars. 1 minute, I am surfing the Milky Way, and the next, I'm in my backyard tree fort playing my harmonica. Then the very next minute, I can visit Australia, swim beside sea turtles, and then whiz over to Alaska with just a blink of my eyes. Dancing to my favorite songs anywhere I go becomes super easy because I can turn into a portable music player. I just push on my belly button, otherwise known as my play button. The blues echo from my mouth, which I also call my speaker. Country music, hip-hop, or techno may bellow from my belly. It just depends on what I want to listen to while I dream. Tonight is a great example. I push on my belly button and a rock and roll drum solo jams from my mouth. Then I look down at myself to find that I am a colorful lollipop. Orange, green, purple, and yellow. All these colors swirl on my candy skin. These colors totally go with this stellar drumbeat, I say, laughing. I take a dip in my favorite aqua blue lake. Next, I shoot up into the sky like a rocket. I twirl round and round, and the water droplets rain down on the earth below. Indian paintbrush plants begin to grow with every drop that nestles into the ground. With a sudden jolt, I am startled awake. My sister Katie is shaking me. "Jay, wake up," she shouts. "You said you'd take me with you tonight." "So true," I say, yawning, though I am tickled by my sister's excitement. "But you've already started dreaming," she points out. And what a vivid dream it was, I share. I stare at my sister for a moment, and then I ask, "Are you sure you're ready to join me? A journey through my dream world may prove to be too intense for you." "I think I'm ready," she says, as she nods her head slightly. "Take my hand," I say as I reach out. She puts her hand in mine. I look into her bright green eyes, and then I say, "Run with me, as fast as you can, okay?" I ask. She nods again as we begin to run. "You can fly, Katie," I declare. "Gee, I'm scared," she says. "What if I fall to the ground?" "Sis, I won't let you fall," I say with certainty. We run again. We jump again. And with a snap of my fingers, Katie and I are arching like a rainbow across the sky. We land in the ocean with a huge splash. "Katie, as crazy as this sounds, you're in my dream now," I exclaim. "Welcome." I squeeze my nose with my fingers and blow hard. My sides expand, and I turn into a round inner tube. My sister stares at me as her eyes grow large. You can become an inner tube too, I begin to chant to my sister. She squeezes her nose, blows hard, and bam! She's an inner tube. Wild! This is truly wild, she says, laughing. We float along together, relaxing. I press on my belly button, and music begins to play. Jay, music is coming from your mouth, Katie says wide-eyed. Just press on your belly button, I encourage her, otherwise known as your play button. Your mouth can be a speaker too. Suddenly, the sound of trumpets wail from my sister's mouth. Think of any song and you can play it, I tell her. A full symphony echoes from Katie's mouth. I just let my mind go blank, and this is the first music that came to my mind, she explains. I think it's great, I say. Suddenly, water rises beneath us. Giant squid begin to surface. Whoa, what a treat, I say. I only see these huge squid when I dive deep down into these waters. Incredible, my sister says in awe. They are massive, unusual, but kind of beautiful, she notes. I've only seen them in school textbooks. I smile warmly at Katie. Your choice in music suits them, I tell her. How do you know? She asks. Well, they're twirling in the water, I observe. They only twirl when they love my tunes. Today, it's your music that they love, Katie. Time passes, and these massive squid dip below the surface of the water, out of sight. Jay, my heart is pounding, she declares. You think that was something? I ask. Come dive with me into the depths of the ocean. There's a sight you just gotta see. Can't wait, she says. But we won't be able to breathe under the water. I smile at her and say, that's where you're wrong. This is our dream. We can do whatever we want. We can be whatever we want, see whatever we want, and go wherever we want, I declare. Okay, let's dive, Katie squeals. Together, we plunge into the water. Sure as the stars in the nighttime sky, I can breathe underwater, my sister says, laughing again. I have never seen you this happy, I say. Sharing this dream with you tonight is everything I thought it could be, she explains. You talk about your amazing dreams, and now I'm a part of one. It's such a treat to enter into your imagination. And we've only just begun, I share. Let me tell you a little bit about where we're going. We're swimming down to a depth of 1 mile. Sunlight cannot reach through the thick darkness that surrounds us, I explain. Yet what I have to show you lights up the darkness. We swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. Curious. Tell me, my sister asks as we swim. How many times have you dreamt about these waters? So many times, I can't even count, I say. Wow, I have never had the same dream twice, Katie says, as she shakes her head. I always go to sleep with a destination in mind, I tell her. Oh man, I can see something, she says. Look, Jay, there's a dim light. Katie turns to me, away from the light, inquiring, what could be the source of that light? Have you ever seen an anglerfish, Katie? I ask. No, she responds. Well, turn around, very slowly. There is one right behind you. but don't scream," I caution. She turns around and gasps. She puts her hands over her mouth to muffle her screams and asks, "Jay, what is that?" "It's the incredible anglerfish," I share. "That fish has 1,000,000 teeth," Katie responds. "And it has a strange, bright light attached to its head. The light's hanging from what looks like a fishing rod." "So true," I say. "That light gets the attention of things that the anglerfish eats. These things take the bait, bite down on the lure, and the rest is history." The anglerfish swims toward Katie. She jerks her body and then spirals backward. I swim quickly away from the fish and move in the direction of my sister. Her body hits down hard on the ocean floor. "Jay, I'm so dizzy," she says, dazed. "You sure did bump the bottom with quite a thud," I say. Katie takes a moment and closes her eyes. "That fish freaked me out," she says. She opens her eyes and stares off into the distance. "Do you see that?" she asks. "No, what are you looking at?" I question, wondering if she's all right. "Over there," she points. "I see a hole." "Huh, you're right. Nice find," I holler with excitement. "Let's find out what's in that hole," Katie says with confidence. "Are you sure?" I ask. "You have just had quite a scare and a fall. Are you prepared for what might be lurking in that hole?" "This is our dream, Jay. We can do anything we want. Am I right?" "Nothing ventured, nothing gained," she says with a huge grin. "Exploring is your middle name, isn't it?" "You know it," I say as I giggle. "All right, let's explore." "I'll go in first," she declares. Surprised by her braveness, I let her lead the way. "It sure is cramped in this tunnel," I say. "Yeah, but I wonder what could be down here," she questions. "Maybe ancient pirate gold." "Maybe a rare white eel," I say. "Or there could be a school of sardines down here," she says playfully. "What if we're swimming down a black hole that will lead us to different worlds?" I ask. "That would be amazing," she says. Then she asks, "Does it feel like it's getting warmer?" "I thought it was just me," I share. "It's probably nothing. Should we press on?" I ask. In a panic, Katie's voice reaches a high pitch. "A bunch of red goo is coming right for us. Do you see it?" Suddenly, we are quickly pushed out of the tunnel by bright, glowing lava. With a thud, both of us land back on the ocean floor. "Like a roller coaster, we just rode a lava wave," she says, out of breath. "Yeah, we did," I say with delight as I give her a high five. "Dad told me once that lava creates new land, even new islands," my sister remembers. "That lava wave we just rode will become new Earth." "That blows my mind," I say. Katie turns around and she screams, "The anglerfish is back!" "And has brought along friends," I say as I move to protect my sister. 7 total anglerfish surround us. "I want to be as far away from here as possible," she bellows. Those fish, with their mouths full of teeth, vanish in a blinding flash of light. Where are we now? I wonder, as I look around. Darkness again surrounds us, but light beams are glowing in the background. "I wasn't going to let those fish harm us," she reflects. Talking earlier about a black hole prepared my mind to imagine something unreal. My imagination is growing with leaps and bounds, she says with a quirky smile. I can't believe this myself, but I am certain that round orb there is Saturn, and that we are floating in the planet's rings. No doubt a fine rescue, if I do say so myself. I chuckle, full of honest praise. I focus my eyes to find that the light beams in the distance are stars. Well, you got us up, and away from those circling anglerfish. Also, Saturn happens to be one of my latest curiosities, I reveal. Recently, I read that Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is bigger than the planet Mercury. You sure are quite the brain, Jay, she marvels. I'm just curious about everything, I share. Well, you've taught me that we really can go anywhere we want, she says. All I need to do is believe. Want to fly with me through the Milky Way? I ask. Absolutely, she exclaims, then adds, Hey, let's wake up Dad and ask him to join our dream. He would leap at the chance to fly among the stars with us tonight. That's an epic idea. He would amp up our dream to the extreme, I say. True that, Jay, Katie responds. It's hard to believe, but Dad has an imagination wilder than yours. Spirited laughter echoes from my mouth. I nod, and then I say, Ever notice that when Dad's with us, he laughs like a kid? He totally does, Katie agrees. Come on, let's go get him, she says with determination. Lead the way, sis, I say. I am right behind you. Hoping you are filled with a vivid dream landscape that carries you into your own peaceful slumber. Sweet dreams.